He's got a touchdown! Scotty Miller! Oh, my God!
Leaves the Patriots with 3rd and 10. Brady with time. Going back again to Moss. Touchdown, Patriots!
Backfield on 3rd and 9. Direct snap to Tom, back to throw. The rush, he steps up into the pocket, starts to run with it. Avoids one man, dives for a first down. Guess who he avoided?
Manning for the end zone. Lane, touchdown!
Lyman.
Peyton still has the football. Can you believe it? Peyton Manning runs it in. And Manning guns it, and it is.
Yo, so it's one time I'm back on another video, man. And today I got a little new series for y'all, man. Who's better? You feel me? That's what the series name is gonna be called. It's pretty much player comparisons. On the first episode, you see how we got Tom Brady versus Peyton Manning. Fire ass matchup. I got 5 categories that I'm gonna be going off of. Also, I'm gonna be adding head-to-head matchups. I'm not gonna add it as a stat because I want to do, out of 10, I'm gonna be grading them. It's like as a rubric. So I'm not gonna be adding head-to-head matchups. I am gonna be adding head-to-head matchups, but it won't be like obviously one. You can't grade a head-to-head matchup like 10 out of 10 or 1 out of 10. You guys get the point though. As always, man, like, share, subscribe if you're new, man. I'll grow to 70 subscribers, man. You feel me? Fuck the video, man. Just share this bitch, man. Share with your friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Just come fuck with your boy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, also if you have any of the matchups y'all let me to do, man, make sure to comment down below. Follow the social in the description. Hit me up on one of those. DM me on Instagram, fucking Twitter. It don't matter. Let me know though. Without further ado, man, let's get into it. The 6 categories that we'll be going off of when grading both players: clutchness, game-winning drives, all of that, leadership, arm talent and who had the stronger arm. All that, accuracy, accolades, and of course head-to-head matchups. I feel like head-to-head matchups is a very key thing when you're talking about comparing players. That's why it's pretty much always gonna be an impossible debate talking about like Michael Jordan versus LeBron, because we never got to see them go head-to-head. You know what I'm saying? That would be the perfect, But for this matchup, we definitely got it, and they're both in the AFC, so we had a lot of great matchups for this first episode right here, man. But without further ado, man, let's get into the first one. Let's get it. And for the first category of clutchness, I gotta give it to Brady, man. It's slight. Yeah, believe me, it's closer than you think. I have Brady with the perfect 10 out of 10. I have Manning with 9.7. Feel me? I'll give y'all an explanation why. Honestly, I don't think y'all need me to explain why it's clutchness goes to Brady. It's because, come on, 6 game-winning drives and 6 Super Bowls. That should speak enough. Yes, Peyton Manning has 54 game-winning touchdowns compared to Tom Brady's 48. Also, we're not forgetting Tom Brady's career isn't over. There's that too. And there's been a lot of things. Peyton Manning threw pretty much a game-sealing pick in a Super Bowl game against the Saints. Y'all remember that clip? Y'all remember that? I don't even have to put the clip in there. Y'all remember Tracy Porter running it back? That's what people forget who threw it. Peyton Manning threw that pass. He sold that game. Let's be honest. He should have 3 championships. He's the one who he threw a bad pass. It was behind Reggie Wayne, and Tracy Porter cribbed it. And in a clutch situation, you don't see Brady ever have moments like that. In the Super Bowl, in the Super Bowl this year, 3 first half touchdowns. The Bucs pretty much smacked the Chiefs. In every other Super Bowl game, even against the Rams, his worst Super Bowl yet, The one in 2018, I believe. I think it was 2018. 2018, yeah. Even then, Brady never ever had a moment like they were just having a bad game. He didn't throw many picks. They just didn't move the ball. But Brady's 6 for 6, man. The Falcons, the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history was who? Who started that? Tom Brady. I think that's enough said for that one. But without further ado, man, let's get into the next subject, man. Let's get into leadership. What the score of it being 10 to 9.7. Keep that in your head. Alright, and the next that we got here is arm talent and leadership. I'm gonna combine 2 and 1 for one reason only. Because leadership at the time, I both gave him a 10 out of 10. When you talk about 2 of the greatest leaders in football history, you could consider people like Ray Lewis, but Ray Lewis wouldn't be the greatest leader. But Peyton Manning, Tom Brady were like one of the greatest leaders in sports, man. You talk about these guys, man, they're up there. Like, you feel me? Like, you don't find a lot of teammates to say much bad about them. Yeah, like, as many expatriates that got traded and released, you don't hear a lot of them saying, "Oh, Tom Brady's this and Tom Brady's that." And even with Peyton Manning, he probably yelled at a lot of receivers and O-linemen, but you don't ever hear receivers and O-linemen being like, Peyton Manning this, Peyton Manning that, he's garbage, or he sucks as a leader, or I hate him. It's a lot of mutual respect, not because they're afraid. It's because it is what it is. Like, these guys are great leaders. They know how to win. Yeah, Tom Brady, maybe if you want to say Tom Brady's a better leader, okay, I won't argue that. If you say Peyton Manning's a better leader, I won't argue on that. You feel me? And the second category we got is arm talent. Arm talent, it's closer than what people think. Tom Brady is a very talented quarterback. He didn't win this one, though. Peyton Manning won this one. I don't think it was really close. Peyton Manning is one of the most talented quarterbacks that we've ever seen, ever. Tom Brady's up there too. I have Peyton Manning beating Tom Brady in that category, 10 to 9. Peyton Manning perfect 10, Tom Brady perfect 9 out of 10. I might be too generous on these, but you're gonna see a lot of high scores if I'm comparing 2 of the greatest, to me, 2 of the top 5 greatest quarterbacks of all time. One is the GOAT, in my opinion. So that's what I got for arm talent. I mean, Peyton Manning, strong. I feel like Peyton Manning has a stronger arm, all of that. And Tom Brady's close, but I feel like deep ball, all of that. I feel like Peyton Manning has a stronger arm. He could throw farther. Tom Brady had his time, but Tom Brady was never really considered like a deep ball thrower. Like, you feel me? Like, he was always kind of like, I mean, besides Randy being there for a couple of years, Randy was there. Yeah, but Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, even Austin Collie, and then when he had Austin Collie and Brandon Stokely there for a little bit. Peyton Manning's always been a deep ball thrower. Demaryius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders in Denver, 55 touchdowns at the age he was at when everybody thought his career was over. To be throwing the ball like the way he is, torching and throwing deep balls. Peyton Manning got the deep ball, man. But without further ado, let's get into the next category, man. The next category is going to be accuracy. Let go! And with the second to last rubric, we got accuracy, man. And I have Peyton Manning winning this one. Slight edge of 9.5 to 9. Completion percentage, Peyton Manning goes 65 to Tom Brady 64. That's mostly why, but Peyton Manning was a better deep ball thrower. Tom Brady was a better short and medium to like 15 to 20 yards, which is not really deep for me. Like 10, 15 yards, they're about the same, I would say. Tom Brady's decent, but I feel like Peyton, deep ball accuracy is where it's at. Tom Brady wasn't really a deep ball thrower, besides Moss, and he wasn't really good at it without Moss. Like, he was okay, I take that back. He was good at it, but he wasn't nearly as good as Peyton Manning was with it. Peyton Manning is one of the best deep ball throwers in the league, but at the time he was playing, of course. So I got Tom Brady edging out Peyton Manning. I got Peyton Manning edging out Tom Brady 9.5 to 9 when it comes to the accuracy. 65% completion career, and Tom Brady's career is 64%. Let's get into the last one. Let's go. And the last one we got here, man, is accolades. You feel me? I got Tom Brady winning this one, man, slightly too. Peyton Manning has more MVPs, but Tom Brady got more Super Bowls and more Super Bowl MVPs, 4-1 and obviously 6-2 or 7-2. Second all-time in passing and passing touchdowns, Tom Brady. Peyton is third. Peyton has more first-team All-Pros, but Tom Brady has more Pro Bowl appearances, man. And statistically, and most important stat is Super Bowls and Super Bowl MVPs to me when it comes to those accolades, man. Because you gotta be great. He was great at the biggest chance, and Peyton Manning would have 5 to 6 Super Bowls if it wasn't for this guy right here. Tom Brady. If it wasn't for him, Peyton Manning probably would have 5 or 6 Super Bowls. Because there was one guy that was keeping him out the Super Bowl every year in the championship games, the divisional games. It was Tom Brady and the Patriots. You know, and there's no Peyton Manning didn't have a good enough team and all that. It was their teams were defensively. New England was always better, but until Peyton Manning got to Denver. Because when Peyton Manning kind of low key had his best defense in Denver. Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, those 2 years in Denver, they were great. They were great because they had great defenses. I think Akeem Talib was there too, I believe. So definitely great defenses. But Tom Brady, man, But that's gonna do it for that last category, accolades. I'm gonna show y'all the final stats and who won. Let go. It's part of the video, man. You feel me? This is gonna be the end of the video right here. I'm gonna run up these stats to y'all. Clutch 10/10 for Brady. Manning 9/10. Leadership 10/10. That was a tie. Manning won arm talent 10-9. Brady lost accuracy. Manning won accuracy 9.5-9, and then Brady won accolade 10 to 9.5. Not 9, I meant. With the time totals of Brady 48 to Manning 47.5. So your winner is Tom Brady, man. That's the first episode of Who's Better, man. Any improvements or anything you want me to add to the vids, man, let me know in the comment section below, man. Let me know any methods you want me to do in the future, man. As always, man, like, share, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy, Abu One Time, man. I'm out. Grrr! Bow! Feel me?